About 12,000 years ago, the climate was generally colder. But it started to shift towards the warmer side, which led to growth of various types of trees and grasses. Thus, the animals depending upon them also increased. Many types of grasses like wheat, barley, corn and rice emerged in the wild. The early humans collected grains like rice, wheat and barley, which grew in forests. This could have possibly led them to attempt to grow these crops later themselves, which would be the precursor to agriculture. They also tamed animals by attracting them with food. Humans started keeping some animals like cattle, sheep and antelopes in separate camps, and so that it was easy to herd and hunt when required. This may have started humans keeping them as livestock. Starting of herding the animals with humans led to their domestication. People started to domesticate plants and animals to have food security. Large grain-bearing plants, which could stand safe at camps for a longer time, were selected for domesticating. Animals dependent on grass and gentle in behavior were selected for breeding. Since the process of growing crops and harvesting them took months, the early humans had to settle down at more permanent locations to accomplish this task. They usually preferred settling next to water bodies because of the fertile soil and availability of water. As animals were domesticated, they multiplied naturally. Animals provided milk and meat to humans. This made it necessary to keep and protect animals in one place. Also, as plants gave a large amount of grain, they needed to be stored for a longer time. This also contributed to the settled lifestyle that evolved later. Initially, people lived in caves and shelters. Gradually, people started living in pits and huts. Cooking vessels could be found in these huts. Stone tools to cut and grind the grain could also be found. People also started using cotton to weave cloths and pots to store food. The transition to this sedentary lifestyle is known as the Neolithic period. Mehergarh is an archaeological site with evidence of Neolithic settlements. We find it near Bolan Pass with a river water availability. Here, people initially learned to grow barley and wheat. They also had goats and sheep. We find the remains of square, rectangular houses. Graves and burials at Mehergarh have animals like goats buried along with humans. People might have believed in a life after death. Hence, the animals were buried as food in the next world.